Oh, alright guys, back out at it. Weather, wind is absolutely howling at the moment, so usually is like that this time of year, just the onset of summer, so you know, deal with that, is what it is. So today's just a bit of an explore mission, so about an hour off high tide at the moment. It's 10 in the morning, just driven out to a sort of remote-ish sort of area, and yeah, I don't know what I'm really doing. Got the hook, I've got some throw nets in the car, got some rods, so yeah, really just a real explore day. I don't know if we can get a muddy, we'll cook him up for lunch, and then yeah, probably try and get some liveys, and I don't know, find a bit of a deep channel in the creek as the tide starts to run out. See if we can pick something up on a livey, but yeah. Anyway, let's go over and explore and see what's around. A few mullets around up in the shallows there. It's a good sign. Now we'll have a bit of a search, see if we can just find the muddy cruising around as the tide's coming in. If not, we'll go get the throw net, I think, get a few liveys out of here. Good sized mullet in there. No, I don't think he's very big. Look in there. Nice little muddy. And tell Daddy Bear to come out. Oh well, not what we're after, but a good sign. Alright, we just got up here in the shallows. Look at all these shovel-nosed sharks. There's probably a dozen of them all ranging. There's 3 or 4 little ones here. Geez, they blend in with the sand really well, don't they? Look at that. Nice big school of mullet there. Oh, there's a couple of big shovels over here. Don't know how well you can see them there, just one kicked off. Oh, another one in there. Another little one cruising just there. Oh, so much life here at the moment. That is so cool. Look at these shovels behind me. They're trying to get across this sandbar. They're all just lining up. Jeez, they are everywhere. That is so cool. I tell you what, there's an absolute heap of mullet here. I'm gonna go back and get the cast net. So I reckon one good cast here, I'll have a heap of mullet for some live baits as the tide turns. I can't get over these. Look at these guys. They are just everywhere. Alright, car's just up here. Get that net. Hopefully all those mullet are still there. Man, that is cool. Alright, so we'll grab this esky. Oh. Esky with our air pump. Now I've got a big cast net here. I don't think I'm going to use that. I think I'll just use my real little one. just because all those shovel nose around, I don't want to throw a big cast net out and then have to deal with having bloody couple of those stuck in there with the mullet. So we won't get as many mullet in the cast, but that doesn't matter. We only want a couple anyway, so maybe a dozen decent sized ones. Nice little livies. So yeah. Oh. Alright, don't know how I'm going to go here because I think those shovel nose will spoke them, but you can just see the flick out there every now and again of the mullet. So with my small cast net, I'll show you how I set that up quickly. And I'm just going to walk out there. I reckon I'm going to have to stand there for a bit just to get the sharks to settle and then get those mullet just to come back in. So fingers crossed, we should have some livies very soon. Alright, so we got the drawstring cast net. This is a real short one. So there you go, it's like, I don't know, maybe a 1.2 drop. All that line here, as always, tangled. Get all this sorted out. So the beauty of these small nets, generally you can cast them a fair way, so you know you don't have to get super close to the school of mullet. And the only downside, being so small, generally they don't spread, like it's only got a couple metres spread, so you're not going to get a whole school, but it'll serve its purpose here. So we just coil all our line in our one hand, then grab the top of our net, make sure all your drawstring lines are in. Then, because this one's so short, all we're going to do, make sure your bottom's not tangled. We're just going to grab probably, I don't know, nearly half of it. I'm just going to fold that into that hand. And then where I've folded that, just grab the bottom sinkers and just pinch that line there. All we do is grab a little bit and then see how it's all opened up. That way when we throw it, it should all open perfectly. So let's go give it a crack. Good. Tell you what, we couldn't have done that any better. First throw opened perfectly. And look at this, we've got our mullet. There's our good dozen livies there. Little whiting. Alright, we'll just get some water in this esky. There we are. Oh, some little whiting. Throw them back, I think. Keep the mullet. Tell you what, that is so good. Alright, there we have it. A nice little livies in there. And just drop our aerator in so we can keep them all kicking until we till we get to use them. But I'll tell you what, that was so good. One cast, like I say, you get a good throw, good spread still, and just missed all the shovel nose, and they are literally all just still sitting out there too. So cool. I don't think I'm going to try live baiting just yet. Just what I reckon, with all these shovel nose around, that's probably all I'm going to catch if I throw one out there. Does look like there is a bit of a deeper channel just over the back there, just in front of that that's a lot of mangroves. But yeah, I think we'll just wait, let the tide settle down, start going out a bit, and then we'll look for one of those gutters and throw some in there. But yeah, how good's that? And look at this, by I mean, with the shovel. Well, there's that ray. See, he's still hanging around. Look at that mullet, just still on top of the surface here everywhere. You can see the shovel nose just over there. They're all still here, just sitting under all those mullet. So yeah, I think what we might do one more cast, just because there's so much mullet around. Whatever I don't use today for livies, they can go in the freezer, and we'll use them for bottom baits next time we go out for a fish offshore. So yeah, so good. Probably a bit better size than ones for barra. Alright, I think we got enough. How good? Few sharks around. Woo. Couple of bigger boys. Everything's up. So much bait in here, it doesn't surprise me. Okay, what's this cruising in? Whoa, this big shovel. Water's a bit stirred up. Hey, what's so cool to see. There we go, stingray cruising through. But this way, definitely wouldn't go hungry out here. That's for bloody sure. Haven't seen any big muddies, but I was hoping that just maybe we can get one pushing in here. Well, how cool is this? Coming through on the edge here, little saw shark. Oh. That's so cool. He's coming in. He's coming right in it. Oh, there he goes. That is awesome. It's so cool, you know, to come out and see things like that. Just prehistoric beasts, those things. This is only a baby one, but how good's that to know that, yeah, they're still out, still breeding. So yeah, really, really cool to see. I still can't get over how much bait there is around here. Absolutely unreal. It is crazy the amount of life in here. Alright, well, had a pretty good search through there, just trudging through the mangroves. Can't see any sort of decent crabs, so home we'll go jump back in the car and yeah, we'll just cruise off, have a bit more of a search around, see what other systems and that are about, and I don't know, see if we find a deepish sort of creek set up and throw some liveys in and see what happens, I reckon. Yeah. Oh, well, that's the plan. Let's go try that out. Jeez, alright, this looks like a great little spot. It's like a real little tidal creek. Well, it looks really narrow, so really narrow, obviously she's deep there. Deep gutter, runs out, and it's all flats there on that side too, so yeah, I don't know, probably fingers crossed anything in this system's pretty much going to go out on this tide through this channel. So I don't know, chuck a couple liveys in here. There is plenty of bait around on the surface, just up in the mangroves and that on the other side. So yeah, we'll give that a crack, see if we can score ourselves a half decent fish. Would be nice. Definitely looks a likely spot for it. Alright, let's get a couple of rods set up, eh? Alright, got a rod there, lively on it. Got one here, a little prawn, we'll have a flick of that. Oh, look at this. Can you see him down in the water there? He's a muddy, just cruising along. G'day, buddy. You don't look quite big enough. That is pretty cool, but it's always a good sign, isn't it? Never know, maybe we might be able to sneak one of them out of a hole too when the tide goes down. So yeah, nice little area. Hopefully we can find something. Let's have a bit of a flick. Alright, so we've got 2 liveys sitting out there in this gutter at the moment, so basically just a waiting game for now, but the tide is going out, so you can see just here beside us where the flats are, it is running out, so hopefully as that runs out we yeah, have some decent fish come back through this channel, and hopefully they take a liking to our mullet. So fingers crossed, fingers crossed. we've got something here. Oh, don't know what we got. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh, nice. Oh, check this out. Oh, how good is that? Check out the colours of it. Tell you what, she's not a keeper fish, but how is that? Oh, ha! Got me. Oh, buddy. Hey, absolute beautiful little Queensland groper. Oh, you like that little live mullet? All right, that's good. Well, there you go, little circle hook. Worked a treat kind of the mouth. All right, send him back. Oh, tell you what, stoked with that. That's wicked. They're one of the coolest looking little fish. And it's good when you see them diving too. You get the real big ones out on the reef. Scare the absolute crap out of you. But yeah, really cool fish. All right, let's get another bait on, eh? Oh, I don't know what happened there. Well, the other rod went then. So with our baits, nice little lie, I just pin them just behind that tail fin there. Just get him in there like that, and they swim nice. There you go, there's that. Absolutely tiny little estuary cod taking live baits. Unbelievable. A cool looking fish too. But get your back, mate. Alright, well, going pretty quiet there. Wind's picking right up, just in a really bad spot, so we might just walk in, see where the mouth of this little creek comes out, and then, yeah, I don't know, we'll have a look, maybe we'll have a flick and chuck some baits out there, or maybe we might have a bit of scout through for a muddy. So yeah, go for a bit of a trudge, see what it's like. Heaps of gar there. Well, we've found the mouth by the looks. Heaps of gar through here. Might just have a walk through the edge of the mangroves, and maybe as this goes out, probably another half hour or so, might come and fish this little section here. Have the wind at our back, looks pretty protected, so yeah, see if we can find a muddy hold up in these shallows. Little parodies. We've trudged a fair way. Not even a sign of a muddy yet. I thought that maybe out on this sand flat here there might have been some, but plenty of bait fish. Heaps of bait fish. Yeah, walk for a bit further, but yeah, I'm not really sure. Stay in the water and look, and then as I walk back to the car, just walk along that back section there. Might get lucky, might find a hole, but yeah. So much bait in here. Little flathead, whiting. There's a big school of whiting here. Yeah, plenty of life around, plenty of life. Alright, so no muddies, we've gone and just got the rods, just walked into the edge of this creek. There's a bit of a bend, looks like real shallow the other side there. You can see fish on the sand, a few snags around here, and yeah, so hoping through this bit of water here, probably just off the back of that sand really, hoping there's some fish sitting there. As this tide's pulling out, they're getting whatever bait they're dropping off the back of that sand. So let's get a livie out there, see what happens. What have we got here? Another one of these little mates. Look at that. Another beautiful little estuary cod. So, like I say, they're not huge, but even these guys are taking little 4-5 inch mullet live. So, oh, how cool. Alright, I don't know where you can see out in the camera there. I've got my other line just up the track there. You can actually see the mullet out there in the water, about a foot below the surface, swimming. He's swimming pretty hard too. So I have got a really small sinker on with each of these, but yeah, like that's ideally what you want. Just your mullet, he'll swim up the surface, he'll get a bit tired, he'll drift back down. You're just hoping anything that comes through that's hungry, that bit of disturbance, oh, they should be all over him. Fingers crossed. You can see him out there, he comes right up to the top now, just on the surface out there. Whoa. The guys are interested. Oh, there's a jack on him, I think. There's something checking him out. Oh yeah. I don't know, looking at that, that looked like a jack come up and had a look at that fish, so whoa, that'd be nice, get a nice jack out of here. He's swimming nice and hard. Wow, there we go. Had my other rod set up just up the creek there. Look at that, same again. Another. This one's really dark in colour. So yeah, on the liveys, these beautiful little estuary cods. So cool. See you, buddy. Right, go again. Oh, well, I think at that we're going to call it a day. Getting to the middle of the afternoon. Yeah, tide's still on the way out. Yeah, nice to get, I suppose, get out something a little bit different. Just get some liveys. Only got like small cod, but I tell you what, still a ripper little day out searching around. Good to find like all those bloody shovel nose sharks, the saw sharks, there's stingrays, there's bloody normal reefies and that around. Just really cool to see so much life up in the shallows there. So yeah, we'll have to tie it in with a late morning, early morning or a late afternoon. And yeah, once the weather warms up a little bit more, and then hopefully the barra come on the bite a bit harder. So yeah, anyway guys, hope you've enjoyed that. We'll get all my gear packed away, get back to the car, head home, and we will see you all there to see who's taking the knife set home. Alright guys, let's pack this up. Oh, alright, so we have made it back home. Good little mission that. Yeah, a little bit different to normal. Be interesting to see what you guys reckon of it, whether you've enjoyed that or not. But yeah, sort of just a good little day just to get out, get the cast net out again, get some bait, and yeah, just chill, have a bit of a flick, and yeah, a couple of nice little cod there. And really good way to spend the day. So yeah, like I say, I hope you did enjoy it. Oh yeah, that. Look at that. Goat for a goat, mate. Oh. Oh, I think I needed that. Alright, let's get into it. The giveaway. So, last vid was this awesome set of knives. The side cut knives. So you got the big long one there for skinning your fillets, 2 fillet knives plus a steel. So, random generator has done its trick, and the name we have got is John 13579S. So, John, congratulations, mate. Those knife set is yours. Give us a message on socials, Facebook or Insta. Yeah, private message. We'll get your details and we will get them out to you ASAP. Now, for everybody else, for this vid, we have another lure pack. So, again, this one is not bad. Good selection, good variety. We have got 8 of the shimmer shrimp, so assorted colours there, all 150s, all the big ones. Then we have 8 of the 120mm slurps, again assorted colours. Good for those guys chasing, I suppose, mackies and that on the surface. And then some offshore slow flutter jigs, 150s, 200s and a couple 250s. So there we have it. If you would like to get your hands on that, same as always guys, give the vid a thumbs up, drop a comment and make sure you subscribe, so if you are the lucky winner you will be able to claim your prize. Alright guys, cheers again for watching, appreciate the support, and we've only got a couple more vids till the end of the year while we're still running the giveaways at this stage. So yeah, make sure you tune in, and yeah, cheers for watching. We will catch you on the next one. Thanks guys.